Top morning, ladies. My name is Chaz, and welcome to the What If Zuko Had and Powers of the. Hold on, let me make sure that of Munch Fruit. But I was gonna add the Opie no Mi, the one with the one that blades part, and hers mixed with it, so it would have been probably devastating. Yeah. But he's in this alternate timeline, he is like an Agrobat. Basically he could get away from any situation without unharm. And his stomach is powerful. It is like a black hole. Oh. Yeah. Same thing as what Hippo has. I'm talking about like One Piece one. So, yeah. So and I'm making Zuko's mouth adjustable. Basically, in any situation, he could just, like, if something, like, example, a giant meteor was about to hit Earth, he could just open his mouth all the way, and he takes one full bite. Yeah. Like, yum, yum. Yeah. And the reason why I wanted her Delphi thing is because it would be hilarious. So, yeah. So then, Zuko. And I'm also throwing in Zumi, and she got the better end of the bargain. She has the manipulation. Basically, like, she could control the flames. So, yeah. So it's already began, so they went to a quirk doctor. They told Zuko that he's quirkless, but Zumi has better odds on than of becoming a hero. As Inko says, or Asashi says, alright. As they spend more time with Zumi than with Zuko. Like, actually, they completely ignore him through most of his life. But, except for one day, where when they went to when they were at school, Zuko was in a hallway, just relaxing, but he didn't know that the villains broke in, and yeah, as they wanted to blow up the school with a nuke. Yeah. And let me remind you, he's at age of 6 part. Yeah. As he doesn't want to, as the villains kidnap him, put him in the same room as the nuke. As they told him that you might be the first one to go, kid. And as Bakugo makes those, like, angry things, like, literally, like, he's useless and he can't do anything. He's like a punching bag for him. But, yeah. Zuko's like, okay. As a villain says, when this bomb goes off, the entire school would go boom boom. Unless they pay us, send all the money from the world home to us. Now, as they said it, and they all ran. As the pro heroes got, or actually the teachers and students, all of them ran. They left Zuko behind. As everybody's like, okay, 1, 2, 67. Everyone's here. Wait, where's Zuko? As they said, ma'am, Zuko's still inside. As he says, as he literally, or they are ready to, it was too late. But they didn't know that Zuko, who was able to do something really funny. So he gets up, like he like slipped right out of those handcuffs. As he gets up, as he opens his mouth all the way, like you see before you, and he walked up to the nuke, and do you want me to explain it? He literally ate the nuke. Like, as he swallows it. As when it exploded, that will be bad in the mornings. As he, yeah. And they were like, we're not dead. And then, or like let's say a pro heroes went in, and they see this kid and the nuke. Where's the nuke? As one of the pro heroes says. As he points to his stomach. Man, if you're talking about that appetizer, was pretty delicious. As he plucked out the nukes' serial number from his teeth. As they see it, as they looked up, they're stunned. Like, what the heck? This kid ate the nuke. Yeah. So he's like, oh. Now, excuse me, I have to use the bathroom. Izuku says that. As he all, like, waited until as he was in the bathroom, yeah. So, they came out unharmed. As the pro heroes, or everyone, and plucking his teeth out, or not teeth, plucking those, like, hooks, like, things out of his teeth. Yeah, as everyone is, like, stunned that this kid survived. Yeah, as he was like, hey, man, eating that much? As he even wrote what he ate in order. As he could just, like, everyone was, yeah, he ate, like, and he's so hungry, he even ate, or he unlocked his jaw, as he ate the entire table at the school. As they're like, what the heck? Even Bakugo saw that. And he's like, what the heck? Zuko, is that a quirk, or... Wait, you're quirkless, so... Is that part of your abilities? Yeah. As he wrote down what he ate in order to, like... Yeah. And as they didn't realize until Zuko explains what his power is. My power allows me to basically eat anything or anyone. If a object is too big, I can adjust my mouth to that size. So, as everyone is, like, afraid of him, including Bakugo, because yeah, so now it's time skip. Only that day, he was like, Ochako, Hill, and Asashi didn't even know that the bomb exploded. Yeah, and Zumi ignored him. But then so he's like, only people that aren't ignoring him is Bakugo and his friends. They're like, man, you could eat anything. Yeah. So, as they're like, man, you're chiropractor, or no, not chiropractor, Mister like basically like press down all your food, man. As he looks away to make sure that, and when, and at that same school that Zuko goes to, of course, Toga saw what he did, and she walks over to him and sometimes flirts with him. Like, how do you do that without breaking any teeth? As he says, well, see, my teeth are destructible. As he, like, he smiles. Hi, he. Just try to use your punch. Okay. As Toga punches it, or punches his teeth, man, they didn't even break with how hard she hit. And they, like, man. And Zuko, as Bakugo, I was like, man. Or actually, Toga says, man, that's tough. You could eat anyone or anything. And what's with the notebook thing? Well, in order to active, or like, I could also fuse stuff together with into my own body. Honey. As, yeah. And he ate, like, even, like, from age of, yeah. So, Toga decides to do something really funny. She told him that she wants to date him. As he says, sure. As Toga and him were dating from, yeah. So then at now the UA they both went to, he ate all the 1-pointers, 2-pointers, 3-pointers. As he wrote down in his book, robots. As he, as let's say there was a giant 0-pointer robot that's about to, like, run over Ochako, as he sees that 0-pointer, as there's drool about, as he says, huh. As he tells Toga to get Ochako out of there, I'll deal with a 0-pointer. As he ate the rock, he wrote that down. As he says, all right, big robot, now it's time for me to eat you. As his mouth adjusted all the way, and when it collapsed down, the entire robot, 0-point robot, got ate. Like, as he, like, as he plucks his teeth with a metal rod that's sharp to get into the cracks. Yeah. As everyone couldn't believe it. But Toga is like, she tells him, um, good job, babe. That's, yeah. So she basically ended up taking Ochako, as everyone was scared of what he could do. As he was like, huh. And Zumi got one for all and has these amazing powers, and Zuko could just eat a lot. But then when his one day he actually, because or he got class 1A, same thing as Zumi and Toga. I'm putting Toga in class 1A so that she doesn't like fight her way through class 1B to be with Zuko all the time. Yeah. So then, yeah, Zuko's mouth usually, yeah. Even Bakugo says, "Hey Zuko, what's up?" As they both give a high five to each other's, and yeah. And before we keep going, do you want me to do, or do you guys want me to do the what if Zuko had her powers? Because that would be funny. Or do you want me to do the Opie Opie no Mi from that has this dome thing? Yeah. So yeah, Zuko ended up um with, and they, as he takes one of his hands, or he looks at the book to make sure, or as he always carries it with him, okay, as the one of the one pointers or 2 pointers or three had a rocket launcher. So he combined it with, yeah, he basically puts the ball in, and when he fired the, yeah, the ball went into outer space, infinity. Yeah. As they were like, man, Zuko, you sure do who know how to do it. As Toga tells them that, yeah, remember, or when you probably never heard it on the news or never watched the news, but Zuko was the one that ate the entire nuke in a single bite. As everyone says, he what? As they all like said at the exact same time. It was like, yeah. As he says, yeah, I did. As, yeah. So I'm skipping the UA, or not UA, the heroes versus villains because it's boring. And yeah, But at USJ, similar to canon, but Zuko literally bit off the Nomu's head. And he ate the rest of his body. As his stomach was getting too big. So he decides, hold on, give me a moment, as he literally opens up his lower jaw, went all the way around him, as they're just like, man, as he's like digesting the food thing. And yeah, in that one episode where he like ate himself when he went from being chunky to being a thin guy, yeah, that's what he did. As he says, whew, that was like funny as a jalapenos. And I'm making his power thing way more stronger than Hippo's. Because one, it's his ability was to, or I can't even say it. Yeah. So he could basically, Toga likes it when he does that. Yeah, her face starts blushing. But she's very proud of her own boyfriend. I almost said husband, but then I realized that they're not married yet. So, and the power of, or ability in this what if is on a whole nother level than quirk. Basically, that would be technically would be Zuko's quirk, but it's on a whole nother level. Instead of having it in a toe or any part of your body, yeah. So, yeah, basically, then Zuko was like, "All right, I feel much better after." As they're like, that does not make any logical sense. How do you do this stuff, Zuko? My ability allows me to eat anything or anyone. I could eat you and Ochako and fuse both of you together if I wanted to. Yeah. Because his stomach could actually fuse people together, not like that ridiculous combination. Not like what they did with the fusion thing. But more of like, what if Deku had fusion quirk? Yeah. Basically like that, but on a whole nother level. So, yeah. As one of the other students says, that actually makes sense. Because Zuko, or you actually have that ability to eat anything. So, and Zuko told him, or no, Bakugo says, how about eat this? it was like a live grenade. As he ate it, and it like explodes, but he's unaffected by it. Like, as he, huh? As they're like, man, you really don't do a lot. Well, I eat, then I digest. And Zuko has now, as inside of him, when he took a nap, or no, when he slept, his entire arsenal fused into each other's. Like, basically, the zero pointer's giant arm. Yeah. And, like, all that stuff. And Zuko. So then, Sports Astral, he's a battle against the brain dude. As he says, or he throws comments around, like, nah. Or, like, threats, as he says, well, you do not know how strong I could really get. As a zero pointer's arm formed from, as he hits the as he as he gets, like, because how, like, he was like an acrobat. Yeah, so he jumps from one building or from one rock to the other. Like, he ran so fast, it makes the students look like they are standing still. Yeah. Oh, like, he basically was, when he even stepped on landmines or mines, basically, like, as they're like, whew, feels good to be good. As, yeah, he was about to, or he won. So yeah, so now skipping that part, Cam Park, he actually did something. Of course, Momo decided to give him something to eat on. What she gave him? A bazooka. And, of course, Toga and him, after they ate, he doesn't lose, or actually, I forgot to mention before this video, he doesn't lose the ability to swim, so he ate, yeah. If he wanted to, I'll explain it in the next part. So